Well, welcome back everybody. My name's Andrew.
I'm Tiffany.
And we're going to do a little crabbing today. It's probably one of our more popular videos on our outdoor channel. So Tiffany had the day off. It's middle of the week. We thought it wasn't going to be crowded, but we've had to do a lot of driving around just to find the first spot where we can get some crab. So that's the plan today. This is only our third or fourth time ever doing hand lining for crabs. And if we can get some, we're going to go back and kind of do low country boil style this afternoon. Stay tuned. All right, so it's quite simple. All I did was cut off about 20 foot of this twine or mason string, tied it to some old random pieces of PVC and bamboo that I have. Then we just use old chicken drumsticks here. They're cheap and easy to get. Just tie one on the end and call it good. So there we go. So we'll take it down here to a spot like this. All of this is a bit fast flowing on water, but look for a calm spot like that. Just kind of chunk it out there in it. Stick your pole in the dirt if you can get it to stick in. If not, you just throw it down and leave it. And when you see that string go tight or you see a crab on it, gently pull it in and we'll scoop it up with some nets that we have. All right, so now we just keep these dip nets with us. You can walk around and actually scoop crabs, or you come out every so often and just check your strings that you've thrown out. It's going to be hard to crab with this much current. We're going to have to find a calmer spot. Boy, the fish are just destroying this. So actually I already have a crab on there. I got two of them. So you can see what I'm doing right now. I'm just gently pulling this string in and I'm gonna scoop right behind them. So hopefully you can see that crab right there. Uh-oh, and I missed him. Got him that time though. Look right there. And that's how it's done. Now here in Florida, we are allowed to keep both males and females. If they've got a good claw, I'm keeping them. We cannot keep egg-bearing females. You have to throw those back. You're slacking.
No, I don't see anything over here.
So we keep a cooler full of ice. It is important, as we found out, to keep one with a drain, because you do not want your crabs to be down there in the water going lethargic like they do on ice. They wind up dying. Let's go check this other string I threw out over here. Maybe we've got one on it. There's a crab right there, but it's a tiny one. That's what I'm saying. You can actually walk around a lot of times. So there goes two crabs right there, but they are really small. But it's not uncommon to walk around and just dip and scoop them up. Pull this up and feel on it. A lot of times you can feel them pulling back. I feel something pulling back. It's hard to tell sometimes if it's fish or a crab. Looks like fish. Yeah, those fish are absolutely destroying this. Yep, just a bunch of fish. Probably worth keeping. Nah, that's pretty small. But Tiffany did get her one. That's just a bit too small. We're gonna throw that one back. Let's go over here and check this one again. So this is pretty much crabbing, walking back and forth, checking your lines. Look right here. A nice crab has actually already brought my chicken up here to the bank. Check that out. Really nice crab. Woo, yes sir. That's a really good one. I'll take it. Well, let's get this thrown out again. Now that one's got a really nice claw on it right there. All right, you're still slacking. Got another one.
Hey.
But you got a little guy, or is that the same one you can't get out? Just reach in there and grab him, pull him out. They won't hurt. For just a minute. Get out on that ice. All right, there we go. Put that guy on ice. Hi, buddy. You are free if you'll just let go. Old cliffhanger here. He just ain't want to let go. There he goes. All right, here's your net back. Now, the other thing that I love doing is just walking around and looking. Got to ease up though. Crabs spook easily. A lot of times you'll look down in these rocks and stuff like this and you'll just see them kind of moseying around, and you could scoop them right off the rocks a lot of times. All right, so Tiffany says she thinks she's got a good one, and I can already see it, and it does look like a pretty good one, I hope. Yeah, that's a legal one. So you can see what she's doing, slowly pulling that string in. He's back there munching. If you bring her along slow, they'll just stay right there on it eating. They don't really know what's going on. And then all you gotta do is ease the net behind it once you get it close enough and scoop them up. All right, she got him. And yes, that is definitely a keeper. All right. So that's a good size one right there. There we go. Cool down. Now, one thing that I love to do while we're down here crabbing, I like to throw a lure too with a line, because you don't ever know when you're going to pick up a trout or redfish around here, especially with this tide rushing in like this. Oh, what do I got here? What do I got here? Look at that wake it's throwing. What do I have? Oh, I think it is. Yep. Yep, y'all look at here. It's one of them oyster fish. An oyster. Awesome. All right, she thinks she has one on. Let's see. I see one back there. I don't know if he's big enough, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is he?
We're pretty hungry today. No. That little guy does need to go back. But it's a crab. Oh yeah, it's a crab. I see it, but I don't know if there's any size to him. Let's see. Yeah, not a single claw on that crab. I don't know how it's defending itself. I tell y'all what, every time I come down here, it's this junk right here. People are just trashy. I can't stand it. No point in all this. Pick your trash up, people. Pick your trash up. Right there, look. No need. Here's what really ticks me off about all this. Trash can right here. 2 trash cans. Looks like I got a lot of picking up to do. Crap everywhere. Thanks, people. Way to ruin our state lands. Alright, that string looks pretty tight. Let's see here. Oh yeah, it feels like something's pulling back like a crab. Might be fish. I don't know. Feels like it's fighting me pretty good. I do see a lot of fish. Yeah, there's a crab. A couple crabs. Oh, if I can get 2 in one shot, that would be awesome. Two, baby. Got 2. If that one will let go, awesome. Dang, there's another one, but it ain't quite big enough. All right, make sure. Nope, those both look like males, so no eggs. All right, we're getting close to what we need for our little bull tonight. All right, Tiffany thinks she's got one. Let's see. Yeah, I see one, and that one might be edible. Oh, there's another one in front of it. Let's see if we can get them both to hang on. Yeah, come on. That one in front looks kind of small, I think.
Oh, he moved away.
No, he's still on there.
No, I'm talking about the other one.
Okay. There you go. We're gonna eat that one too.
Oh yeah.
All right, get your chicken out. Throw it out there again. And that one's actually got both his claws like they're supposed to have. All right, good job. My net is over there around that corner if you need it while I'm gone. I have found if you'll get the chicken right up and then stop and let them really get a good bite, you can lift the net out of the water and just come right in behind them. That'll work too. All right, we'll eat that one. No monsters today, but we'll take it. All right, so not a bad little mess, especially being that we're gonna do a low country boil. That's a beautiful thing about boils. By the time you add your corn, potatoes, and sausage, you've got plenty of meat along with those crabs right there. So So I think we've about crabbed this spot out. It is burning up hot. We're gonna head out the other direction that we did not come in. And if we see a good spot that's available, we've got a couple pieces of chicken left. We're gonna try for some more. If not, we're happy with what we've got. We'll meet y'all back at the kitchen where we'll do a country boil. And on the ride out, we'll go ahead and give you a little scenery down here. Alright y'all, well welcome to our shop because we do not have a kitchen. So we cook outside for now until that house over there gets built. So I've got some water in the pot, I don't know, just a few gallons here, but plenty to cover everything that we're gonna do. I like to put a splash of white vinegar in there. They say that helps the crabs pick easier, we'll see. We bought one of these Zatarain's crab bowls, we're gonna throw that in. But I do not find this one pack to be near enough seasoning, but it does have a lot of red pepper flakes and other seasonings in there, which is perfect for this. The other thing that we like to add is Old Bay. Sorry, we don't really measure much. I'm probably gonna put close to half of this container in there. And believe it or not, neither of those things have much salt. So we'll add just a little bit of salt. Again, don't measure much. There's quite a bit of water in there. Add a little more. Now I like to go ahead and put this stuff in first, get this to a rolling boil. That'll go ahead and mix all the seasonings up for us. Then we'll add everything else. All right, y'all, excuse the sound of the AC running behind us. It is hot, it's burning up hot. We're gonna let it keep going. But as far as these crabs go, they've been on ice for quite a while, so they're lethargic. Now, if you see any that you think are completely dead, you do not want to keep those. They go bad very quickly. Typically, we always boil them whole. A lot of people say, hey, that's crazy, it's disgusting. They still got guts, everything else in them. But I have always heard, if you pop the shell off and go ahead and bust them in half, which is what I'm gonna try today, and you get them in a rolling bowl on a low country bowl like we're doing, or a crab bowl, the meat can actually come loose. I hope that is not the case. I've heard, yes, that happens. No, that does not happen. We're gonna find out today. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the shell off. The only way I can do that is because they've been sitting on ice, so they don't move much at all. As soon as you pop the shell off, they're dead absolutely instantly. Now you can safely handle them like this. I still see the little tentacles and mouth moving on this one, but I'll still be careful just in case. Because as soon as they warm up, they wake up quickly. So you can grab right underneath the shell right here, grab one of these arms to where he can't bite you or pinch you, and you can lift up on the shell. Pop it right off. And as soon as you do that, it's instantly dead. Now right here, these are called dead man's fingers, or the actual lungs. You'll pull those out. As far as all the guts and gore in the middle, just take your water hose right here, squirt that out in the bucket. Now right here on the front, you'll pop that right off. Pop the crab in half. Rid of that middle section. That's ready to cook. We'll wash it up right over here. So all I'm doing right here is just getting a little bit of mud and other grime off that I don't want in my food. That's the good thing about doing them this way. That's cleaned up, ready to steam or ready to boil. Now ultimately what you're looking for is the meat that's in here or in those claws. All right, so this is at a full rolling boil. All seasonings are mixed around. And here's some new potatoes out of the garden. Now, if you watch that episode, ants absolutely destroyed them. We're still making the best of everything we can. That's why they look the way they do. But they're still nice and good on the inside. So we're gonna go ahead and add those potatoes for about 4 or 5 minutes. Then we're gonna add some corn, which also come out of the garden, and some onions and a few other things. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. We're at a full rolling boil, so the potatoes are getting close but not done. We're gonna put some frozen sweet corn out of last year's garden and a couple of whole onions that's been, what, sliced in half? Mm-hmm. All right, so Tiffany's gonna dump them in. Do not burn yourself. Oh, I expect the frozen corn to knock the temp down, but we'll see.
Oh yeah, it's already dropping.
It's still rolling, but it's definitely dropping. All right, so now we have corn, potatoes, and a couple big onions there cut up. And we're gonna leave them whole. It's still trying to roll, so we'll probably let that go, what you think, another 5 minutes? Mm-hmm. All right, so it's been about 10 minutes. Everything should be ready. It's time to add the sausage, which is already cooked, and the crabs.
And this is beef kielbasa sausage.
Yeah, kielbasa, the good stuff. Now we're not adding much, I know it seems, because, well, we already have dinner plans and lunch plans tomorrow. And here's the crab cleaned, ready to go.
Look at these claws.
Oh, those look so good. Now we're gonna let this run maybe 3 minutes tops until the crabs turn red. Let's go ahead and dump them all in, that way they cook even.
There's a lot of water in there, so.
It don't matter. I'll put the lid on. As soon as they're red, like I said, 3 to 4 minutes tops. We'll kill the heat. Now you can take it out immediately then, but Tiffany really loves seasoning and flavor in everything. So what we'll do is kill the heat completely, let it sit and soak for just a few minutes. That kind of pulls all the flavors back in it, which we love. All right, so this is the way we do it. Out here in flip-flops, pan on the rocks. We're gonna try to dump all this out and not spill much. So I'm gonna be honest with you, it's burning up hot. The yellow flies, deer flies are biting, mosquitoes are biting. We're about to kick a fan on where you could never hear us, but I wanted to show you what we've got here. Supposedly this is one meal for tonight since we can't eat the next couple of days. We might have overdid it. So we've got a bunch of crab, new potatoes out of the garden, sweet corn out of the garden, onions, and Tiffany also made some garlic butter for us. So we're gonna chow down. Thank you so much for watching. We truly do appreciate your channel support and watching everything that we do. We had a blast catching these crabs today. It's always so fun. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still sweating. I'm burning up right now. It was extremely hot on the coast, but it sure beats a day of work, no doubt about that. So thank y'all so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.